Hello boys and girls, and welcome back for another episode of the Ferris Wheel of Fun with Mr Ferris. Well, today it's our 50th episode. What a fantastic achievement. I think it's a great achievement because we've had so many shows from our first season when we had the first set of lockdown to now our second season, whilst we're in our second series of lockdowns, and we're coming to you every single day of the home learning. Well, you know that we've been doing this, our fun show. This has been our fun show where we've been having lots of smiles, lots of laughter, lots of happiness, lots of silliness as well, and a bit of cheekiness, but it's all been for you guys as we've been doing our home learning. And we've got to 50 episodes. So I thought we're going to have a little bit of a celebration day today because there's been lots of people that have been helping out with the show. We've had lots of teachers that have been on the show, you know, all our teacher talents. We've had magic shows, and we've also had teachers helping out with the magic. We've done, what else have we done? We've done some experiments and some making some stuff. We've had lots of jokes. I love the jokes, lots and lots and lots of jokes. That's been all you guys. And then we've also had some kids on the show, which has been fantastic. So what I thought we might do today for our 50th episode, we might just go back and have some flashbacks and see what fun things we've had on the show, because it is our 50th episode of lots of things that we've been doing. So boys and girls, oh,
whoa!
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry, did somebody say 50 episodes?
Oh, Mr Zerby! Mr Zerby's here!
Look at all this! I came for a party! Let's have a party, Mr Ferris!
Oh my goodness! Every episode I've had to do by myself. I've never been able to have anyone come in, and so that's a lovely surprise, Mr Zerby.
A big celebration.
Oh, Mr Zerby, will you come and join me on the desk?
Your party, Mr Ferris.
Ah! Come and join me on the desk. I've got a co-host today. Can you help co-host with me, Mr.
I would
Zerby?
love to, Mr Ferris.
Oh, this is exciting.
Wow.
Oh, this is exciting.
I've never been a host of something. This is exciting.
Welcome to our TV studio. This is where we make OLOP TV.
Wow.
We got lots of lights. We've got lots of cameras. We've got our screens.
We've got a team of people working on everything back there. I can't believe it. Hello.
I know, because you know, boys and girls, we've got a cameraman. We've got someone who's doing the lights. We've got our editors. We've got our person directing. We've got people who sets up the screens and the sets and everything.
I can't believe how many people are here in the studio right now.
It's a big production. It takes a big production to have a full-on TV show. So we're so lucky that here at Our Lady of the Pines, we have our own TV show, OLOP TV.
It's incredible.
Oh, it's so good. Well, Mr. Zerby, you've thrown me now because I was thinking that I was just going to be able to do a flashback of certain fun things and talk about some things.
Well,
but
I do want you to know that we can look back on lots of the fun things that you've done because in 50 episodes, you've been able to do an amazing amount of things. But I don't want you to think that you do it all for nothing. We all at home, every other week when it comes on, not every other week, every second day when it comes on, I love getting that notification and being able to watch the show and see all of the amazing things that you know already about the staff and the people here at Our Lady of the Pines and showcasing it beautifully on your show.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm so lucky to be working here at Our Lady of the Pines because the staff here are the coolest and they've all got these secret talents, and I don't want to keep it a secret. I want to show everyone just what they can do, and that's why we've been showcasing all our teachers. And I know, Mrs. Zerby, you've been on several times.
I have managed to make a few appearances. I've been lucky. I've made the cut. That's something I need to keep in mind. You know? Some of my videos probably didn't make the cut, Mr. Ferris. But I want you to know that we're very thankful for all that you have done over the last 50 episodes. Now, that is an unreal amount of episodes. Now, I want you to know it's not just going to be a thank you from me.
You're always so kind. You're always so kind. He always says the nicest things to me. It's so good.
You deserve it, Mr. Ferris. The hard work you've put into this show and it coming and going. It's like you mentioned before, it did not look the same way at the start of the show.
No. We started our very first episode. It was called 5 Minutes of Fun with Mr. Ferris. And then we just had more things to do, more things to talk about. You wanted more things from me when I was doing magic and jokes and so forth. So 5 minutes went into 8 minutes, that went into 12 minutes, that went into 20 minutes, and it just kept going longer and longer and longer. And so we were so lucky that Mr. Keeling, our school principal, said, Mr. Ferris, you're doing such a great job. All the kids love it, all the families love it, so let's make the show go for a longer time. And so that's when we went from 5 minutes of fun to the Ferris Wheel of Fun with Mr. Ferris. So it's a long show now.
Well, you should be very proud of everything that you've done so far. And I know that moving forward, that your next few episodes are going to be mind-blowing as well. But I think it is time for us to celebrate this accomplishment. Because 50 episodes, like I said, an incredible amount of time and effort, as well as, have you thought about how long your whole show goes for? If you were to play every episode back to back to back to back to back.
Wow, no, I've actually never thought about that.
Well, I think that over the weekend you and I could have a bit of a marathon.
All right. Oh, a marathon. Like a binge watch.
Yeah, let's do it.
A binge watch of OLOP TV. How amazing is that?
We'll save that one for later. I think we can organise that one, Mr Ferris. That sounds fantastic.
Oh, I know, because we've only got a very little budget here, so we're putting together as best we can with our very little. I mean, this is the decorations that I've got for our 50th. It's got the 5 and the 0. That's also. I'm so glad you bought some balloons.
The balloons
I wasn't
happening.
expecting that, but just because you got the balloons here, I might just quickly go and grab something.
Oh yes, no, that's a really good point, because when I heard party, I got a little bit distracted and started preparing things for party, but then I realised when I was bringing these balloons in, I know that Mr Ferris is going to have a bit of trouble having a good party with all those balloons.
We better explain, because Mr Ferris is actually allergic to balloons. That's right, I'm anaphylactic, so I've just gone and got my bag. I've got my EpiPen. I'll just keep my EpiPen on the side here just in case, because balloons have latex, and I'm anaphylactic to latex. So
we're going to keep that one. We're going to keep that as a Mr Zerby party.
I'll just keep it there just in case. See, such a surprise. I wasn't expecting any of this. So,
well,
but anyway, lucky I've got my.
Speaking of surprise, Mr Ferris.
Yes.
I have organised. It has taken a lot of organisation. You know, a few lovely people have also wanted to say thank you and join us here for this party.
Oh, wow.
But they can't come, actually, because we are still in lockdown.
Oh.
We are still in lockdown.
We are. Yes.
But that has not stopped the lovely people here at Our Lady of the Pines and fans of the Ferris Wheel of Fun from sending in their thank yous to the show.
Oh, really?
So, Mr Ferris, I've got a whole bunch of people who want to say a big, big, big thank you.
That's a nice surprise. Where do I see him?
Well, if we now turn our attention very carefully to the screen behind us, the budget has increased and we have got some very special guests. So right here is Mrs Salzman saying thank you.
Hello, Mrs Salzman.
Mr Ferris, it's Mrs Salzman here. Happy 50th episode. I just want to wish you and OLOP TV all the best. Congratulations. I've loved watching every minute of OLOP TV, especially Teacher Tuesday. But when am I going to be on?
Oh, how good is that? That's Mrs Salzman. She's fantastic. Mrs Salzman has been involved in the leadership team here at OLOP, and she's been in charge of all the distant learning. Wow. So she's been working super, super, super hard. She's done a fantastic job.
She definitely has.
And I know, and her daughter, Ruby, comes on the show every now and then.
Yes.
I know her daughter, Ruby. Hello, Ruby. She watches the show. But, oh, that's really nice, Mrs Salzman. That's a nice surprise.
Well, it doesn't stop there, Mr Ferris. We have next up a bit of a thank you from Mr Baldy.
Congratulations, OLOP TV, for 50 episodes.
Mr Baldy, she's a star. Yes. Do you remember when she was on OLOP TV? She was one of our teachers, and she came and did the Rubik's Cube, and she was so quick at doing it. She did the whole thing. She's amazing.
It is unbelievable, the speed she was able to do it, but also just to finish it.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know how she knows the colours.
Mr Zerby, I might just try and find the remote control for the computer here. I think there might be a remote control over there, because I reckon if I just get my remote control, I can even show you.
Please, I would love to watch that episode again.
Because I've got that here. Let me just put on when Mr Baldy was on a Teacher Talent with her Rubik's Cube. Wow! Yay! Mr Baldy, that is amazing. Boys and girls, can you see that? Look,
wow, there we go. I can't believe how talented she is with the Rubik's Cube. That's incredible.
She is amazing. Oh, that's so good.
Well, Mr Ferris, of course, it doesn't stop there. We've got another thank you from someone in grade 2. Miss Mamone is going to say thank you.
Miss Mamone.
So let's have a look at the lovely thing she's got to say.
Hi everyone, Miss Mamone here. Wow, happy 50th episode for OLOP TV. Congratulations, Mr Ferris, you bring a smile to everyone's face, and that is the best gift that you could give anybody. Keep it up, here's to another 50 more. Bye.
Aww, I'm getting getting teary here, Mr Zerby. That is so nice. What a surprise to get all these lovely
It's not
people.
gonna stop there, Mr Ferris, because next up, I would love to have another thank you from someone in grade 1. And that person...
Hello, OLOP TV! Eloise and I here coming from Mrs Whittle headquarters, where we want to wish you the best 50th episodes ever! Congratulations! See you, Eloise. We love watching OLOP TV every day, and the days it's on, and we love seeing the new adventures that Mr Ferris and all the teachers at OLOP get up to. And we are just giving a big shout out to say congratulations Mwah! To everyone out there. I miss everyone from OLOP, and I hope you're doing well at home. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Oh, Mrs Whittle.
Wow.
That's so
Lots
nice
love
of her.
from The Whittle household.
The whole Whittle
Everybody.
family.
The whole family of fans.
And thanks for Eloise joining in there. How good is that?
Potentially your youngest fan of the Ferris Wheel of Fun. Well, sticking with our theme of grade 1, we've also got Mrs Ford, who's sent in a lovely message. So let's hear from Mrs Ford.
Happy 50th. Who would think that we would have 50 episodes? Well done, Mr Ferris.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Mrs Ford. And Mrs Ford was another teacher that was on our Teacher Talent.
Yes.
She had, can you remember, boys and girls? I'll tell you what, I'm just going to show you because it's hard to explain. I'm going to show you what she did.
Hi boys and girls. Yes, well, we've finished filming for the day and it's now time to go home. So just as I close up the school, I'll just put the alarm on. Very good. The alarm's all set and I'll say goodbye. See you guys. Oh, hang on, whoops. I must have put the wrong digits in. Let me try that again. Okay, now it's on. See you guys, bye. Oh my goodness, what's going on? I'm sure I'll type it in one more time. There. Ah! Oh, Mrs Ford. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Wow, incredible.
isn't that just music to your ears?
Yes. Now, we've got a few people who wanted to say thank you this time.
More?
It wasn't just the one person. It was, they're a duo. I would say that they're a team. They're a team. And it is Mr Nugent and Terry Bull.
Oh,
Hey, Terry, guess what? You're ugly? No, we've been invited back to something. Really? Yes, we have. We've been invited back. In fact, if I said the number 50 to you, what does that mean? Well, you were doing 50 over the limit the other day. Oh, shh, don't talk about my speeding fine. What else about 50 you know? Mrs Duckley, she's got an IQ of 50. Oh, that's not a bit nice. Anything else you know about 50? You're over 50 and weight. Oh, no, don't pick on me. Listen, it's OLOP's 50th, so would you like to say a special welcome and fantastic work, OLOP? No, don't be rude. Here we go, girls and boys. Girls and boys, congratulations on watching 50 episodes and seeing me. You get out of the way. And I hope you've had a really good time. We've got to thank Mr Ferris for some marvellous work. Is he going to pay me $50? I don't know. You'll have to ask him for $50. Bye.
Mr Nugent and
Fantastic.
Terry Bull. Terry Bull was a big hit. I know when we put Mr Nugent and Terry Bull on Teacher Talent when we had our Teacher Tuesdays, and that was probably the most amount of comments that we had. They all loved Terry Bull.
Well, I'd love to see him on the show in the future one day.
Oh, no, we'll have to see if we can get him back for another episode because he was so good. That was fantastic.
Now, Mr Ferris, I know that you know that we have the show broadcasting everywhere. If you've got the internet, you have the show, and it's a beautiful thing. And I'm trying to work it out to try and get our international audience a little bit higher. I'm working in a way to try and get the show translated in other languages.
Oh.
So in that, I've been contacting Senora Teasdale to try and do it, but she wanted to say thank you instead.
Oh, wow.
So let's hear that.
Congratulations, 50th episode. I've really enjoyed every single one, especially the guess the teacher. I couldn't guess half of them. Congratulations.
Oh, that's so nice. And you're a Teesdale. Thank you so much. Because this is a worldwide show. Because
incredible.
it's been going interstate, it's been going overseas. There's been lots of people watching it, not just the students of OLOP, which is great.
Yes, it's unreal.
But it's so nice that the teachers are taking their time to come on the show. That's amazing.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, next is a thank you, and it's usually a quiet thank you from this person.
A quiet one.
But
a teacher at OLOP.
Yeah, believe it or not, Mr. Ferris.
Quiet teacher.
But it narrows it down. It narrows it down. This person needs everyone to be quiet.
Ooh.
Because Mrs. Vovos from the library wanted to say a bit of a thank you as well.
Mrs. Vovos.
Well, hello there. Congratulations, OLOP TV. You're doing a marvellous job, Mr. Ferris. And here's to another 50 more.
Ah, fantastic. Thank you, Mrs. Vovos. It's so cool. I mean, the teachers at OLOP, they've got so much work on their plate. They've got to do all your lessons at home, and they're doing all the corrections and the planning, and Mrs. Vovos does all her story time as well. So, Mr. Zerby, for them to be available to be able to put this on as well, that's very touching. So, thank you. Thank you.
Well, yes, we do work hard here at Our Lady of the Pines. We all work hard. And someone who is known to be a hard worker is Mrs. Gurney. And she's been able to find some time to say her own thank you.
Hi all, happy 50th episode. It's incredible. We've all been stars on this show. Keep it going. Bye.
Oh, Mrs. Gurney. And remember she was saying that she's been stars on the show? Can you remember when Mrs. Gurney came in and we did film her? And she was doing something about homophones or hominins. No, she wasn't humming. It was something. I'll tell you what. We'll get Mrs. Gurney. I'll find Mrs. Gurney's clip and we'll get her to show us now.
Oh, Mr. Ferris, I love using the correct words, homophones. And those of you that I've worked with, you'll know I'm always on about spelling and using the correct word. So I've got a riddle that I learned when I was maybe 7, so it was quite a few years ago.
About 20 years ago.
That's it, Mr. Ferris. And it uses homophones. So let's have a look at it and see if you can work out which word should be in here. 1-1 was a racehorse, 2-2 was 1-2. 1-1-1-1 race, 2-2-1-1-2. It could be any of these.
Wow.
I wonder if you know which ones.
Oh, boys and girls. Ah, that's what it was.
What a great episode. Oh, fantastic. Well, the thank yous aren't going to stop there, Mr. Ferris.
Really?
We're going to keep them coming. So many people wanted to send their love to you today, and it's a shame they couldn't be here in person. I'm very lucky to have joined the party, including making it. So next up, I would love to hear from Miss Chileo wanted to say a few words.
Miss Chileo.
Oh, hi, good to see you there. Happy 50th episode, OLOP TV. Thank you for being such a shining light during these tough times and being the laugh that we all need. Mr. Ferris, you're a legend and you've done such an amazing job, and I can't wait for the next 50 episodes and even more in the future. See you later.
Oh, thank you, Miss Chileo. And boys and girls, I don't know if you remember, she was one of our teacher talents very early in the piece, and she had the most beautiful singing voice.
Incredible.
And actually, because I remember so many of the shows, I remember that you, Mr. Zerby, were actually a special guest on her singing teacher talent.
Well, you know what it's like. When you hear the beautiful tones of a song, you can't help but get your body moving. So you're right, some dancers did happen to appear.
I think we have to show you, boys and girls, let's relive that moment when Mr. Zerby and Miss Campbell joined Miss Chileo for her teacher talent.
I love you, babe, and if it's quite alright, I need you, babe, to on the lonely night. I love you, babe, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty babe, don't let me down, I pray, oh, pretty babe, now that I love you, stay, let me love you, baby, let me love you.
Oh, wow! Yay!
Wow. incredible dance moves, and incredible singing. Wow, we're so talented here at Our Lady of the Pines.
We are so lucky. Boys and girls, you are so lucky with the teachers that you have here at this school and all the talents that they bring, but also they're fun. And just by being so comical and humorous and so funny, it is so good that they actually give up their time to do all this for you guys. That's so nice.
Well, speaking of generous, I don't think of many people more generous than this man. He has been nice enough to send his own thank you as well, and that is, of course, Mr. Green.
Oh, Mr. Green.
Congratulations on 50 episodes, OLOP TV. I think we all remember the episode where Mr Ferris tried to do a cartwheel and send his daughter to hospital with multiple fractures. Some things maybe you shouldn't try on TV. Congratulations, Mr Ferris, you've done a magnificent job.
Oh, Mr. Green. That is funny. Now, boys and girls, in case you heard Mr. Green say that my daughter Layla, who also goes to the school, might have got some injuries, I suppose, when I did that was a challenge that the boys and girls, that you guys had sent in to me to challenge Mr. Ferris to do a dare and a challenge, and it was to do a cartwheel. And, well, I think you all know that, yes, Layla might have had a little bit of an injury, but she's all good. She's all better. She's all repaired now. But I think we better show that one again.
I think I want to see it.
All right, let's get this again.
And watch me and teach me. Ready? Try it one more time. Ready? You got it? Oops. Okay. This looks more dangerous than I thought. And in case you saw the last video and you saw me do the cartwheel and I accidentally bumped into Layla, I actually did the cartwheel and kicked her, she's okay. She's not hurt at all. It's going to be fine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Layla is okay. She is fine.
Good to hear. Good to hear. The doctors did their thing. It
I
sounds
know.
like.
That is all great. So thank you very much to the doctors. And thank you, Layla, for being on OLOP TV. Well, boys and girls, it has been such a big show. I've been so grateful for everything you've done, Mr. Zerby.
Well, I'm loving my time here on the Ferris Wheel of Fun, Mr. Ferris.
But it's been such a big show, and I know that the boys and girls have their schoolwork to do, and it's been a long show, but I reckon we need to continue this and put it on for a second episode.
Can we do that? Can we keep the party going, Mr. Ferris?
It's going to be the first time ever that we've had a part 2 or a part B of it. We'll have our 50th episode, but a second part of it, and we'll screen that on Friday. So we sort of have like 2 birthdays, or a very long extended birthday party.
I like that idea, Mr. Ferris, because I have still got so many people who want to send their love and thanks and support for your show, because it's an incredible accomplishment to hit 50 episodes. So instead of doing 50, let's do 50 part 2 on Friday.
That's a great idea. Now, boys and girls, you must come back for Friday's show, because it's going to be bigger and better than this show. I don't know how we can top it.
And I don't want to spoil too much, Mr. Ferris, but I have organised a couple of surprises and a few big special celebrity people to say
some celebrities on our show. I'm telling you, boys and girls, word is getting around. The Ferris Wheel of Fun on OLOP TV, it's getting big.
It's unreal, Mr. Ferris.
I can't wait to see it on Friday, and I want to see you guys there too. So, boys and girls, thanks for joining us on our 50th episode. We're going to continue it on Friday as well. So, boys and girls, as we always say, look after yourselves. Be nice to your mums and dads. And remember, together, we got this. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.